Okay, you need 4 things when changing a G-tube. You need an empty cup, a cup with a little distilled water, some gauze or paper towels, a 6 ml syringe, and your sanitized G-tube. Something else I did want to mention is this is the type of feeding tube we're using. He has a Mickey, and this G-tube size is a 14 French 1.5 centimeter size G-tube. So we fill this little balloon up with 5 ml of water after it goes into him. So depending on whatever size or whatever type of feeding tube your child has or someone has, it might be a little different than what I'm about to show in the video. Okay, so this is what you do when you need to put a new Mickey in. So first thing I always do is check to make sure the new Mickey doesn't have like a hole or anything like that. And the Mickey takes 5 ml of distilled water, but to check it, I just pull down to 5 ml and then you put it in the side and then you go ahead and fill it up. And it's definitely good. There's no holes. It's a little balloon, so that's perfect. So I'm going to pull that out and then set it aside on like a sanitized paper towel or something like that, because I don't want to touch this part that's going in him. So I'll put this aside. Okay, in order to take this out, or if it were to pop out, there would just obviously be nothing here. But in order to take this out, what you do is you go through the side. Let's lay down, relax. I tell them to relax. When they're relaxed, it's a lot easier for it to come out. So the top part is just for his feeds, for his milk or his feeds, so you never have to worry about that. Okay, perfect. So then you just put it through the side. You want to pull out, and you always want to make sure you're holding onto the G-tube with your fingers, so it just doesn't pop out on you. So you pull it out like that, and there should be exactly 5 ml of water in there. So that's 5 ml. So then you want to pull it out. You might make a little, whoop, made a little sound. There's just some gas in there. See, that's okay. Okay, so I'll put this one aside, and it's just like a little hole right there. Okay, let's lay it back for me. Thank you. Okay, so then what you want to do is you want to disregard the old water in that empty cup that I showed you. So disregard that. And then with the distilled water, you want to fill up 5 ml exactly of distilled water. There's no holes in it. Perfect. So that's 5 ml. Now before I put it back in him, if they're not relaxed, sometimes it's kind of hard and you have to wiggle it in there. So you want to just insert the syringe on the side, and then you want to pull as much of that air out as possible. And as I'm pulling with my hand here, that's when I'll insert it in him. So I'm pulling, and it went in perfectly. So then you want to slowly add the 5 ml of distilled water. And that's it. That is all we do. Just wipe a little of the water off of him. And he is done. What do you think, Len?